Okay, good day to you all and welcome to this session. My name is Ali Omeza from Crypto Wizard. So, by God's grace, I'm going to take you through all the basics of cryptocurrency, how to trade cryptocurrency, and how to make money through it. And then we shall delve into the technical analysis session. So, this video is going to be about 1 hour plus video. So you need to be patient, and this is a 1 hour video that will actually set you through and put you in the right direction of making profit through cryptocurrency. I understand that many of you have been trying to make money through this career, but it has been very, very difficult. This is just because you do not have the right mentorship, and you don't have the rules. You don't understand the rules guiding this game. So there is no way you can make money through let's say a very little knowledge. No, this course is one that you require deep knowledge of it, how it actually works before you can make money. So it is said that 93% of people that goes into crypto trading actually run away at the end of the day. They either run with debt or they go away without profit or loss, because it's not going to be an easy thing for you if you don't have the knowledge. That right knowledge that you need to be able to succeed in this world of cryptocurrency is what I'm here to help you with. So, by name, I'm Ali Omeza, and I have been into this cryptocurrency since few years now. So, but before then, I was into ICT as a cybersecurity expert and also network engineer. So, the Cisco network engineer, particularly. So, I got into cryptocurrency about 3 years ago, and my days on cryptocurrency is quite different from even some people that have spent up to 10 years or 20 years in cryptocurrency. Why? Because ever since I started, it has been a consistency work for me. So every single day, I'm into the charts and I'm into trading, not less than 10 hours or 10 hours to 15 hours daily. Yeah, because I started mentoring, and I've been trading back to back. I trade for companies, I trade for individuals, I trade for myself, and I also lectured thousands of people on this. So I've always been very, very close to the chart. Ever since I started cryptocurrency, I've not been doing much of ICT except some consultancy job. So my guys have been doing the work for me. So, but personally, so I've been focused on this cryptocurrency of it. So I've gotten a lot of experience within the 3 years that I believe if you listen to me attentively, you will get something home and you won't need any other help again from anywhere to be able to succeed in this cryptocurrency. That fund you have lost before, that's your hard earned money, that your capital that you have been losing. So if you are able to go through this session, I bet you won't be losing money again in this trade. Yeah, you'll be losing money, but not like before, because there's no way anyone can trade. No expert in the world can trade without sometimes losing. Just like any business, there is no way you can do a business without sometimes encountering loss, right? So the objective is that you make more profits than the losses you make. You get it? So when your profit far outweigh your losses, then your losses becomes nothing and not something scary to you again. So in our own session here, I'm going to teach you such that if you take, let's say, 10 trades in a day, you should be able to make profit in 7 trades, at least 7 trades. So if you are able to make 7 profits out of 10 trades, then that shows that the profits have already outweighed your losses. And I'm going to teach you what you call risk management. This risk management is going to guide you, and you will not be making losses at all. The losses you will make, you won't even see it as loss at all. So yes, it's okay. To avoid much talk, let's get into the business. First of all, our company, I told you, the name is Crypto Wizard Academy. So, and we are Bybit and Wix partner. Now, Bybit is an exchange that we were using to trade, and also Wix So those two companies, we're going to be using them to trade. So we are partners to Bybit and Wix Exchange. Particularly, I will talk more about Wix as we proceed. So, but first of all, let's move on. So as you can see on the screen here, so before you can be able to join our free training, free signal, and free mentorship, which lasts forever by the grace of God as we have the life and the health. So what you only need to do is you have to create account with this link here. It's normal, and there's nothing hidden here. By creating an account with this link, with those link I gave you, the Bybit and Wix link here, what it means is that Bybit and Wix will be paying for your courses. They'll be paying for the signals we are giving you on your behalf. So you don't need to pay any money again. So because those people are paying on your behalf, how will they pay on your behalf? They are paying on your behalf through commissions. When you join the training arena and you start taking trades, you start making money. So through your trades, so commissions will be given to us, not your own money, not your own profit, but for the fact that you are using their app Bybit and you're using the Wix app. So Bybit or Wix will be giving me some commission. So that commission I'm earning through you is enough for me to cover your trades. So that is why to cover your fee. That is why you won't need to pay any fee to us once you join this. So as we go on, as we proceed, I'll be telling you more about those things. So for now, let's focus on the assignment here. So the assignment for today, or the task for today, is for you to know how to trade cryptocurrency. So now we start with definition of cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? So, and also before then, you can also see on the screen the number to contact. You can see on the screen the number to contact. So once you create your account with Wix or create your account with Bybit, so you can contact any of this phone number here on WhatsApp only. On WhatsApp only. So that's +2348088373418 or +2347064411689. Then you just show an evidence that you have created account with our link, number one. Then you show an evidence that you have funded your account with 50 USD, which is about 75,000 Nigerian naira. So once you fund your account with this and this and evidence, you can screenshot and for us to see that you do this, no problem. So we will add you to our Signal group where you will continue to receive signals forever and you make money. They will show you how to grow that your 50 USD to thousands of dollars by the grace of God in a very limited time. So nothing to worry about. You're in a safe hand. So, and as I've said, you are not giving us the money to trade. Your money is in your account. You're the one managing your money. Our own is to guide you on how to grow the money, how to make profits daily for yourself, not for us. You get it? So that is how it works. So you don't need to pay any fee, but just go straight into this and do the task we ask you to do and make your money. So we got our own payment through the commission from who? From the Bybit exchange or the Wix exchange. So let's move on. So what is cryptocurrency generally? Cryptocurrency. So the cryptocurrency, take it to mean the normal money we are using. Remember, this class is an a beginner's level class, which assumes that you know nothing. I'm assuming here that you know nothing about this course so that I can carry you along together with those who even know some things. So both experts here, you have to be patient. Everything is going to start from scratch, and in the next 1 hour, we are going to deliver this course completely. So let's move. So cryptocurrency, what is that? Cryptocurrency, take it to mean the normal currency we have. So in Nigeria we have naira, in Ghana we have cedis, the US they use dollars, so the Arabian countries they use dirham, and so many countries have their own currencies, right? So there is also, and those currencies are for what? It is used for transaction, buying and selling of commodities. So similarly, there is something needed to buy stocks. There is something needed to buy commodities as well. But this one is going to be a form of digital currency, and it's not going to be a physical currency that you can touch and feel. So this is called cryptocurrency. cryptocurrency, the methodology of preserving this currency so that it will not be hacked or it will not be misused, it is called cryptology. And that is where sorry, cryptography, and that's where the word cryptocurrency comes from. That's where the word cryptocurrency comes from. So now our cryptocurrency means a digital currency. It is now a digital currency, a currency that will be using digitally through the computer, through the internet. It is not going to be something we are going to feel physically. Are we together? So that is your cryptocurrency. Now, how do you acquire this cryptocurrency? How do you get your own cryptocurrency? How do I get my cryptocurrency so that we can exchange them, so that we can use it to buy and sell? So gone are the days when you need to maybe you are traveling abroad or you want to send money to somebody abroad or anywhere. You have to start going to bank. No, we don't need this again. You might not. For the past few months now, I've not even stepped the bank. Is it months or years? So I've not stepped the bank, I've not gone there. So anything I want to do, I do my transaction using cryptocurrency. So sometimes I convert my cryptocurrency to fiat currency, my normal naira. Then from there, I do my transaction. So you don't do all those stressful things again. This is a new world. This is a new world, technology world where we are. So you have to utilize it, have the knowledge, and make use of it to benefit yourself. So cryptocurrency is that digital currency that you need. You need that digital currency for transactions. My friend in US can send a fund to me here using the cryptocurrency. He will send it in form of cryptocurrency, and I can receive and also send to somebody else. I can withdraw. All those things doesn't take more than 5 minutes. Back then, I recall when I was traveling out of the country, then to India to study ICT. It takes me a lot of time before I was able to even have the dollar because I have to go with dollar. I'm not going to use the Indian rupees in the airport here. So I have to go. I have to go with dollar. Sorry, I'm not going to use the Indian rupees here, and I'm not going to use the naira there. So I have to convert my money to USD, get the dollar from here. Then when I get to that country, I will be able to what to convert it back to their Indian rupees and make use of it. So those things were very stressful then. As I was looking for where to buy dollar, I go to the bank. They stress me. I go to even the people doing it outside, merchants selling it outside. Stressful. So all those things are not needed now. In fact, for me to be able to use my ATM, that's back then as 2009, then 2012 again, 2015. At intervals, I went there. So if you are traveling out, then your ATM card will not even work. Your ATM card will not even work because it's you need to do some things on it before you can be able to use it to withdraw outside the country. Back then, though, and that's what. So aside doing what you call domiciliary account, I have to open a domiciliary account. This DOM account is what I'm going to use there to withdraw even in dollars, or I can even use it to withdraw their own currency there. So all those stress and to open a domiciliary account back then, it's not something very easy. In fact, we are paying up to 25,000 naira then to even process the whole thing. Can you see how stressful life have been for those of us that have come early before you guys now? So this is how it was. In fact, it was so difficult then, but though we passed through that stage, and as thank God, technology keeps growing. So we now get to a level of cryptocurrency where if I need to travel to any country now, I don't need to do anything. So I just have my money stored in my crypto app like exchange like Bybit or Wix. Then when I get to that place, I transfer my money to their local currency. They're still using the same app. Everything will now be done on the app without any stress. I start using my money there. I start withdrawing there. In fact, so easy now that it doesn't take me 5 minutes to do all those things that took me days and weeks back then to achieve. So that's cryptocurrency. So you can make a whole lot of money from this career. If I'm telling you the fact that there is no any other online business on this earth surface so far that is more that can give you much profit, fast and quick profit than cryptocurrency or forex trading. Yes, those things are almost the same thing, just a little difference. And I will still give you a class on forex and the difference and similarities. It's not something anybody who knows crypto currency very well. It doesn't take you more than one day to understand forex. Anybody who knows forex very well doesn't take you more than one day to understand cryptocurrency. So that's just the truth. So there's no much difference there. So you can make a whole lot of money here. But as well, I will tell you the truth and I will not be the one to deceive you. So I will not be a mentor that deceives students. One of the business or online courses that you can do, or one of the online way of making money that you can do that will make you the most poorest person in your community or in your state is the same trading, forex trading or cryptocurrency trading. And again, I said it is the same career, the same business, online business that you can do to make you one of the richest person in your state. Then you ask question, why is it like that? It's like this because some people jump into those things without objective. They don't even know what they are doing. They rush into it just because they had somebody have told them that this when you start cryptocurrency, you become a billionaire, a millionaire, you make money, you make dollars every day. They jump into it without having the right knowledge, without knowing the rules of the game. Every game you see has rules. So if you don't know the rules, there's no way you can do well in that game. You will always fail. So the cryptocurrency or the forex trading, there are rules guiding them. Did you know the rule very well? Did you acquire the right knowledge before you start trading? So all those things are what constitute to people's problem, and that is why we have a lot of people that lose money, and that's why 93% of people that get into cryptocurrency are losing. Only 7% are making money. So if you want to be among those making money, listen to this class attentively, get the rules of trading. What are the rules guiding trading? Understand it, learn it first before you put in your money. Otherwise, you will regret. So that's why I said many people have come into it and they regret. They borrowed money, they wasted money, they become debtors, and they have been in serious problem. So, but for you who knows what you are doing, know that knowledge is the first thing to acquire before you go into it. Once you have the knowledge, in fact, your earning is something that will never stop. You continue to make money very simple in a simple way. You stay in your room, you make money. For the past 3 years, I think I've always been indoor. Once in a while, I go out for shopping or to pray or to do some things. Most of my work are now indoor. I don't even have the physical office again. So I now leave the physical office for my guys to manage on my behalf. So I'm always indoor, watching movies, carrying my phone, making money. When I'm traveling, I'm making money. When I'm sleeping, I set a trade that makes money for me before the morning. So right now that I'm doing this class with you, I have a trade running. I will show you. I have a trade running, and I'm already making money. Profits there, over 50% profit. Just in the trade I set like an hour ago. So that is how it works. So it's a very very soft life here. So now let's continue. So what is this cryptocurrency we're talking about? I said cryptocurrency is what a digital way of transaction, digital money, digital currency that we use in transaction. So you have your naira, you have the cedis, you have the dollars, you have the dirham, you have the yen, you have very many currencies, the Indian rupees, and so on. So how do you use them here? In this place, we are not going to be using those currencies. Yes, in forex you might be using them, but in this one, in this crypto, what we use is coins. We call them coins, and those coins are what first one. As I mentioned, coin now, the first thing that comes to your mind is what Bitcoin. So you have the Bitcoin, we have the Ethereum, we have the Solana, and very many. So thousands of coins are available for us to use today. So thousands of coins. Those coins are what we call currency pairs. So and those currency are what we'll be trading. How to be trading. It's like exchange of money in a simple way for you to understand what is the business all about. It's like exchange of money. So you have like what's happened between dollar and Nigerian naira. Let me use that as an example. I heard that one USD, $1, one USD is equal to 1,500 naira. So I put in 1,500 naira, my own naira, 1,500 naira to buy one USD. I reserve it, I keep it down, I store it down. I'm not going to make use of it now. I'm holding this fund till a day will come when one USD will now be equal to 1,700 naira, something like that. Remember, I bought the one USD 1,500 naira. When the day now comes and it becomes 1,700 naira, on that day, I will sell my USD because I use 1 5 naira to purchase one USD. So if one USD is now worth 1,700 naira, that shows I'm making a profit of 200 naira. So I will sell that $1. I will sell it and now make 1,700 naira. So I will get 1,700 naira, then my profit will now be worth 200 naira. This is exactly how cryptocurrency works also. So we are buying some coin, keeping these coins down to see that the value increases. And when the value increases, we sell it back and make money. It's all about buying and selling. So there are things that makes the value to increase, and there are things that make the value to depreciate. So then your own now is to learn and understand how which currency are going to make are going to appreciate in value, and which currency may depreciate in value. Those predictions are what you're going to learn in cryptocurrency, and that's what the class is all about. So when you know those predictions, so personally, you'll be able to take trades. You'll be able to come to the market today and say, okay, which coin should I buy? Which coin should I sell? Which coin should I buy? And how many days should I hold it? How many hours should I hold it before I sell? Sometimes you bought a coin, it doesn't even take you 30 minutes or 1 hour. You have already made some profit, a very good profit of it. Then you sell immediately and go away with your money. So all those things will pass through them, you will understand them. So I believe now that you now understand the basic meaning of cryptocurrency. So understand that cryptocurrency is not something that's like a Ponzi scheme. It's not a Ponzi scheme and it's not a scam work. This is something that the big countries are now involved in, not just involved in, and they are even making rules. And why some countries are making it the rule very stringent, very tough, that people should go into it, while some universities are now offering it as a course. So this is something that every government are trying to pull in, are trying to join. So except those countries whose governments don't have a lot of knowledge about it yet. So and I believe with time they'll get the knowledge and they'll be there. So we have the US, we have now the China, we have very many countries, the UK. Which country? How many countries do you want to call? So those countries are now into it, and we are in. The cryptocurrency keeps growing. This cryptocurrency since 2008 has been growing, growing, growing until now. It's even growing more. So many big countries and big people, you understand, the big names and across the world today are also trading this cryptocurrency. So every country governments are buying the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, and so many other important coin. So to make money to stabilize their economy. So if countries are buying, if the rich people are buying, then you have the opportunity to buy and you will not buy. You will also buy because that's where the world is going to. So I'm telling you now that time will come. The traditional bank we are using, the traditional bank like in Nigeria, the UBA, the Access Bank, all these Zenith Bank, the GTB, time will come they will become useless. This is just the facts. I won't go deep. So time will come, they will become useless, and the cryptocurrency will take over. So it is like that. So the world is growing. You don't expect the world to remain in the same place for several years. We can't remain in the same place for several years. That traditional way of transaction, that traditional method of doing business with bank will soon go, and something else will take over. And this thing that's going to take over is cryptocurrency. They will take over. So that is it. Like as I've said, I gave an example. Back then, I used to go to the bank to go and deposit money, or do what you call the domiciliary account. While when if I want to travel out, these days I don't need them. So with my cryptocurrency wallet, I'm fine. I do everything off here, so I don't even need them. So do you understand now? So is cryptocurrency not taking over now? So what of other areas? So that is just the way it is. So every government will get into it. Like in Nigeria now, before Nigeria doesn't even want it. In fact, when they notice you are a trader, what the next thing is you lost your account. We have lost many accounts to them, to the Nigerian government. Yes, it happened. Many guys, many crypto guys have lost money to them, even forex traders then. So, but now they have started understanding. So they have started understanding, and they are now regulating it. They are now bringing rules, rules to guide how to trade the cryptocurrency and all that. so it's not as strong again. So they are not against it again like before. So they are just trying to regulate things now, and with time it will fully and 100% approved in Nigeria. So many other countries have given that approval 100% in their countries. So that is it. So now let's go further. So that's your cryptocurrency. So now how do you trade cryptocurrency? First of all, understand that this is an online business. So you need a platform to connect you to it. You need a platform to connect you to it. And this platform to connect you to it, number one is I have given you here is Bybit Exchange, and also number two, Wix Exchange. There are many platforms like the Bing X is there, the popular Binance is there. We have the BitGet, we have the Waziri Exchange, we have the 2bit, and there are many. There are many. So, but for us in this our section or in our academy, we're going to be making use of Wix Exchange and Bybit Exchange. To be able to qualify to join our own Signal group and mentorship group, so we need you to create account with these two exchange, which I've given you the link here. But you need to fund your exchange, your Wix exchange. So your Wix account is the one you need to fund with at least 50 USD. Then when you do that, you will be able to join our academy and enjoy everything we offer. Okay, so let's move on. So this cryptocurrency, I've explained what it's all about. So when I said that to be able to use to trade, you need to install those apps. So this exchange, I also call them app. Go straight to Play Store. When you get a Play Store, type Bybit. You will be able to see the Bybit there. Okay, let me show you here. Let me show you here. So just go to Play Store, type Bybit. So when you type Bybit, you get this. Here is the logo. So here's the logo, Bybit. Okay, you can see Bybit here. So Bybit, I already installed it, so there's no need for me to reinstall again. It's already showing installed. So this is the Bybit you need. Then for the other one, Wix, Wix, Wix Exchange. Uh, that one, okay. You can see also. So I've already installed it, so no need again. So you just install this Wix here. Those are the two exchange you need to be able to follow our academy. Okay, so when you are installing them, just install directly. Just install directly. After you install, then you sign up, right? While you are signing up, listen attentively. This is very important. While you are signing up, that is where those things are needed. So if you don't want to download the app directly, you can click this link. Those link I give you here to get to this app. Automatically, it will be registered under us because it is our partnership link. But if you don't want to click the link and you go straight to Play Store, download the app. When you download the app, as you are registering the app, signing up, you need to enter my referral link, my referral code. So for Bybit, the referral code you will enter there is 59032, as it's appear on the link, the last part, 59032. But for Wix, you're going to enter EOIO. That O is not zero. Don't take it to mean zero. It's EOIO. So that's what you need to enter on your Wix as referral code, and automatically it means you have registered under us. If you come to us to show us that you have registered under us, we will confirm your UID. We'll ask you to give us your UID. We'll confirm it. If the UID is registered under us, we will see it on our dashboard here. Then that is when we can give you, okay, go ahead, fund your account, and let's start a business. You get a point. So if you're not registered under us, there's no way we'll accept you. That is just our own rule. So we don't ask you to pay any fee. There's no cost fee here. So our course is free, but you have to fund your account this way. So our course, I mean our Signal group is free, not the course, sorry. The Signal group and the mentorship there is free. So you have to just, all you need to do is just to pay to fund your account. But I have another video courses that are coming up. In fact, will be ready before January 2026. So this video course is a complete video course that you can never see even on the internet. So about 100 videos on cryptocurrency. That one is a special thing again. We will discuss later. I think it's about 50 USD to get that one. So if you are not ready to get that one yet, then you can just join the session. So by just funding your account, you join and start trading. Maybe when you start making money from there, you buy. So that's for that. So now, moving on. So we have rules. I told you that what makes people fail, what makes people lose a lot of money is because they don't understand the rules guiding trading. So I outline 10 rules for you here. I will explain those 10 rules, and those 10 rules are what will save you. They are what will save you from excessive losses. So, and you will be making more profit than loss. So, and at the end of the day, once you make more profit, it means you're a profitable trader. So, moving on. So, the first rule here is what? Do not use more than 5% of your total assets on any trade. Do not use more than 5% of your total assets on any trade. So there's what we call signals. Those signals will come from me. That's why I encourage you to join our signal group. The signals will come from me. Experts will provide you signals, especially you that is a beginner. You have not maybe really learned how to create signals, trading signals by yourself, although it's part of what I'm teaching. So, but as a beginner, you still want to be under somebody for the first few months. Okay, so meaning I'll be providing signals for you. If I give you a signal and I tell you, signal means I'm giving you prediction to buy or sell a particular coin based on certain information I've gotten about it, which you might not have gotten, based on certain things I've seen on the chart, which you might not have experience to know. So then, if I give you such a signal to trade, and let's say the total fund you have is 100 USD. It's when I asked you to fund 50 USD just now. To me, 50 USD is still is just for you as a beginner. Most people don't have money. Just start with 50 USD. But a recommendation, if I'm to recommend to you, I'll tell you to start with 100 USD, and that is global recommendation. Global recommendation. People, either experts from various places, they used to recommend that you start with 100 USD. Of course, you can start with even 10 USD. You can start with even 5 USD. But will you make profits? Good profits? No. So it's just like you are learning with those funds. But anything from 50 USD and above is good. So as I have said, global recommendation will tell you 100 USD. But to make things easy for ourselves in our own country, yeah, that's why I said 50 USD. Okay, so now you have 100 USD in your assets. So if I give you a signal, are you going to use all the 100 USD to trade? No, you can see from the screen here. Rule number one says what? Do not use more than 5% of your total assets on any trade. What is 5% of 100 USD? That is 5 USD. That's $5. So if I give you a signal and I said buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum. So you are going to buy Bitcoin, not with all the $100, not with $20, not with $10, but with five only. Just pick five from your 100. How will you pick? Where will you do that? That is a practical session which we will go into after explaining those rules. So you select 5 USD and use it to run your trade. Are we together? So there's another thing called leverage, which I will explain deeply very soon again. So this leverage here, every coin has its own leverage. Every coin has its own leverage. Leverage could be that it's 1x leverage, 2x leverage, 3x leverage, 4x. Some app even have up to 500, like Mez Exchange has 500x. You get it? So 500x for some coin, like I think for Bitcoin and Ethereum, or I think Solana also. Then for Bybit, I think the maximum X leverage in Bybit is for Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Solana, and they are just 100x. So I think in Binance we have 125 and so on. So Wix have up to 400x for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they have 200x for Mudeng and some other coin and Fatcoin and many other coin. Okay, so I will tell you about leverage. So what does the high leverage means and what does the low leverage means? We'll get there. But for now, my recommendation is that don't use more than 25x leverage. Don't allow the 400x to get into your head. So or the 500x. I will explain that why I don't want you to use high leverage. I will explain. Don't worry. So, but for now, rule number 2 says what? Use only 25x leverage when you are trading. Maximum. You can even reduce it to 10x. You can reduce it to 8x. You can reduce it to, based on the volatility of the coin. If the coin is very, very volatile, then I will tell you reduce your leverage to 10x or 8x or 5x. And also based on the amount you are using to trade. So we'll get there. Then number 3, never run more than 2 trades simultaneously. Yeah, when you are trading, So you have access to even run up to 10. Exchange will give you access. Those app will give you Bybit, Wix, and the rest. They will give you opportunity to even run up to 20, 30 or more trades at the same time. So will you be deceived by that? Don't do that. So the rules of trading, these are things that makes people lose money. I'm telling you now. So in the rules of trading, never, I'm telling you now that you should never trade more than two. Don't trade one or two signals at the same time. If you are buying Ethereum, then you now see something like a BTC. Okay, you want to short it, you want to sell, then you go into the trade as well. That's enough for you. Don't add the third one. Don't go for Solana. Don't go for BNB. Don't go for any other coin again. Just hold on until one of those trades closes. Then you can add one, or you can even wait till you close the two trades before you start thinking of another trade to take. Be very careful because there are things that affect the market which will still go to under risk management. There are things that affect the market that you cannot predict that is about to happen. For instance, now think about it. Dangote cement company or Dangote company generally, Dangote group. So they have their fund. I'm assuming, I don't know, they have their fund. Let's assume it's UTB on GTB, billions of nairas there. So now they go into the bank. Will you as an ordinary retailer, ordinary small trader, ordinary small customer to that bank, will you know when Dangote is about to withdraw his money? They could go there and withdraw all their entire money and move all their funds from that bank. Maybe that bank do something to them or something else just happened. So for one reason or the other, they move all their funds from that bank immediately to another bank. Don't you think it will affect other small retailers? It will affect every other small customers. In fact, the bank will shake for some moment. I'm telling you because you already know this is a big guy. This are a big company. So the bank will shake and they will tell you they might either lie to you that service is not available. This is not this. This is not this. So that they can regain themselves back. They have to get money from somewhere back. Something like that. I'm just giving an assumption, and you know what I'm saying. So when a heavy fund is transacted, so it's moved from one exchange to another, it affects other small retailers there. So you others we that are placing trade with $10, $5. When one big man, let's say Elon Musk is a crypto guy, you already know that, and he's the owner of this coin called Doge. Okay, so if he decide to move all his entire fund, his money, what that he's taking on Ethereum, the stake he did on BTC, the money he has on this, he's moving them from all those exchange or to another place. What will happen? It will shake and market will go down. So that is what we used to witness. So and or when somebody is adding heavy fund to the market, volatility will happen. So then you that have small fund is the one that will be affected. So imagine you are taking a long on BTC. You are taking a long. Long means buy, short means sell. So you are longing a coin, you are buying a coin, and you are on a buy trade for BTC. Somebody now starts withdrawing all those big boys, big guys that we have and companies or country. They start selling their own coin. If you are trading against them, you will lose. In cryptocurrency, what we do is we always try to trade in line with the big boys. So the big traders, we call them whale. All those whales, we try to trade in line with them. That's when you make money. If they are buying, you are buying. If they are selling, you are selling. The moment they are buying, and they are not going to tell you when they will buy. It's only sometimes you get the secret information. If you have a close some person to them or close company to them, we might have some detail that okay, social company is about to buy Ethereum tomorrow. Then we position ourselves for buy. So now let's assume you don't have the information. You don't even know. Your own is just you are just trading. So they now start selling while you are buying. All the coin you are buying at that moment, or all the coin you have bought at that moment that you're holding, those coins will go and hit what you call stop loss. In fact, you will lose money because you are trading in opposite direction to the big boys. So these are things that happen in cryptocurrency. So and now the only thing that will survive you, that will save you from this kind of loss, is when the trade you are taking is less. You took only two trades just now, and you took them with 5 USD. So that shows that out of your 100 USD, the maximum you might lose there is just 10 USD. You lost the $5 on the BTC. You lost the $5 on Ethereum. So you still have 90 USD to recover. So now let's assume you now made a mistake initially. So you now set up to 20 trades, and for all these 20 trades, you are running them with $5 all through. So when these things now happen against you, what will happen? You lose everything. So that's why I'm trying to protect. So when you are going to lose, let your loss be just small, very very small compared to the total asset you are having. So that's why this rule will help you never run more than two trades simultaneously at the same time. Okay, that's rule number three. We have 10 rules to explain. So now rule number four, let's go. Secure capital or more profit when trade reaches 50%, 50% profit, to avoid loss of capital and not to lose a winning trade. It's a crime for a winning trade to later turn to a losing trade. And what I call a winning trade to me is any trade that can give you 50%. In fact, to some experts, they will tell you 10%. Yes, you have $100, you put $100 in the market, within 20 minutes, you see $10 profit. They will tell you it's already a winning trade. So you should not allow that $10 to go. But to be fair enough, I want to be fair to those who are using small money to trade. I want to be fair enough to those who are using small money to trade, because that 10% will only make sense to those who are trading with high fund. So to be fair enough to those of us that might be using small money to trade, like $10, $20, so I would say that our own trade, not other company. I don't know other companies whether they can achieve that easily. So, but our own trade, there's hardly any of our trade that you take that will not take it to 50%. Hardly. So that's the minimum I expect. So that is why I will give you that rule that when you are trading and you see 50% profit, please, even if you don't want to close the trade and enjoy your 50%, the first thing for you to do is go and lock your capital. By locking your capital, it means that your capital is now secured. The money you put into the trade is now secured. Even if there is any problem, even if the market fails, it will not affect you again. It will only push you out. If it retraces back, it will only push you out without loss, without profit, because you have secured your profit, your capital. Now, the question in your mind now is how to secure capital, right? So I told you we have a practical we'll still do after all this introduction parts. So that practical will show you how to secure capital. So after securing capital, let's assume the trade keep on going, and the profit is still increasing. The profit now increased to 100%, but still, I will see that it has potential of still going further. So it has not reached my take profit. So I've not taken profit totally already. So what will I do? Immediately I see 100%, I'm going to secure 50% profit now. Initially, I secure only my capital, no profit yet. So, but now I'm securing 50%. That is, I'm now going to secure 50% of the money I put in. Let's say I put in 5 USD and my trade is now reading 100%. If I secure 50%, it means that I have secured a profit of 2.5 USD, which means if the trade close, my total fund will now become $7.5. $5 is the capital, 2.5 is the profit. So how do we do all those things practically? I will show you in a few moments from now. Rule number five, never lose more than 10% of your total assets in a day. If you don't know those rules, if you don't know those rules, you will be among the 93% of people that come to crypto and end up being a big debtor. Yes, big debtor. So if you don't know those rules and if you're not following those rules, some people know those rules, but they are not following it. Uh-huh. If you can discipline yourself enough to follow those rules, so you will make money here. These rules are what makes up risk management. When somebody says that you have risk management, this is what they are talking about. Those rules are what we are talking about in risk management. Anyway, we'll still go further in risk management, but understand the rules first. So the number five said never lose more than 10% of your total asset in a day. The asset you have, let's say, is 100 USD. If trade did not favor you on that day and you are losing money, the maximum you should lose that day before you know that it is time for me to leave the market should not be more than 10 USD. If you lose the first trade, lose the second trade, but leave the market. So leave the market till the next day. Because if you continue that same day, you will be revenging. You will be revenging. You get it? So you only need to lose just 10 USD. And revenging means that you will now be putting big money. You will now be choosing trades that are not good. And that's how you keep on losing. You lose more. So better for you to just say, okay, I've lose up to $10 today out of my $100. So I'm not trading again. I want to go and rest my head till tomorrow. Then that tomorrow you wake up fresh and you start trade from that day. You will be able to recover your losses. So okay, now that's rule number five. Rule number six is also similar to number five. It says that if you hit two stop losses in a day, then stop trade and resume the next day to save you from revenge trading. To me, I think it's almost the same rule. So that's it. Then rule number seven: always be patient for the best entry price before you execute any trade. This one is very important. Most people are always in rush. Don't be in rush. So when you are trading, always be patient for the best entry price before you execute any trade. There are some trade that when you are doing them, so okay, let's say you want to buy Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin presently, let's say it's 100,000 USD. Yes, one Bitcoin is 100,000 USD. So since one Bitcoin is 100,000 USD, so you want to buy because you think that it will get to 110,000 USD in few days or weeks to come. So you want to buy and hold so that you will make about 10,000 USD profit later, right? So it's fine. So now the question now is, are you buying right now, or are you saying that this coin, Bitcoin, will still fall to around 95? So if you fall to 95,000 then before you buy from there, so determining these entry prices is under technical analysis or fundamental analysis that will guide you on how to do that. This will still have in one of our session. So I think after this session, so that means that you might need to wait for the best entry price because there's a prediction that the price will fall to 95,000. If the price fall to 95,000 and you buy from there, what will happen? So when it now gets to 110, you are now making what, 15,000 USD instead of 10,000 USD that you bought at the rate from 10,000, 100,000. So entry price matters a lot. And sometimes if you do not enter at the right time, then if the trade goes against you, you will quickly hit what you call stop loss. You get the point. So you have to be very, very careful. So understand the best entry to take. Then rule number eight says what? Always set a stop loss and take profit. This one is something very, very necessary and compulsory for you to do. So set stop loss and set take profit. You cannot just enter buy a coin and just be looking at the coin like that. So you cannot be monitoring the coin here and there every second when you have other activities to do. Set a stop loss. Like let's say I bought a Bitcoin, so at 100,000 naira, USD, 100,000 USD. So I will say that I'm going to set a stop loss on the app that if Bitcoin continue to fall, I'm buying. I believe it will long. That is, it will appreciate in value so that I will make some money. My prediction was that my take profit TP is what, 110. Well, I believe it will go there for some reasons, either from the chart or from fundamental analysis. So I believe it will get there. Then if it gets there, I will make 10,000 USD, right? But what if it doesn't get there? If it gets there, that's what we call TP. My TP is $110,000. But if trade goes against me and it keeps going down, so it will continue to go down till all my money is gone, all my $100,000 is gone. So the only thing you can do to save yourself from losing all that 100,000 USD is for you to set what you call stop loss. From the name, stop loss. The losses I'm now making, where it's supposed to stop. So I can set it that okay, when the price took off from the entry at 100,000, instead of going up, if it continues to go down, please, when it gets to 97,000, let it hit stop loss so that I'll be out of the trade. In this case, I'm losing 3,000 USD. I was planning to make 10,000 USD, but unfortunately, trade goes against me. So what will I do? Let my loss not be more than 3,000. So I will set my 97,000 there as my stop loss. So how do you set accurate stop loss, and how will you know the correct stop loss to use? This we shall discuss on our technical analysis session. So and our fundamental analysis, I also mentioned that. Don't worry, we still have a lot of class to do. So rule number nine: don't listen. I told you have 10 rules, right? We are in number nine now. Don't listen to internet noises to avoid FOMO. FOMO means fear of missing out. The fear of missing out. So sometimes people listen to internet, and one of the best places to get information about crypto is Twitter. If you're in Twitter, you will always get about information about crypto and forex trading generally. So now imagine you are there. Somebody just you don't even know the person, or one influencer like that just start shouting, Ethereum is going to 5,000 overnight. So everybody starts saying, okay, I'm buying. Instead of you to do your analysis, you do not do your analysis just because people are hyping the coin. You don't even know whether the owner of the coin has already paid them to hype the coin for them. Just because of the hype you are seeing, then you rush into the market to go and buy as well. That's You are scared that you should not miss out, fear of missing out. So that's how you lose money sometimes. Or a coin is already pumping. The coin is pumping and it's pumping good. I recall certain time as a beginner. So I was trading one coin like that. That coin, I think the time I started crypto, around 2023, that was the same time, same period, 1,000 pepe, a coin comes in. So I just see the coin pumping. A coin that is already pumping is not advisable for you to join the trade again. The trade has missed it, forget about it. So it's pumping, and everywhere people are making money. Those who have experience, who have been in the industry before 2023, will agree to me that Pepe is one of the coins that make a lot of guys rich. So and that, I think that was just like 5 weeks or so that I started trading. So when this coin was pumping, I just checked the chart. I saw green candle going up straight. What I do? I used my capital. I entered the trade. That time I was using about 20 USD. 20 USD within some seconds jumped straight to 90 USD. So some let's say seconds or minutes. This thing is not up to 2 minutes or so. It jumps to 90 USD. Instead of me to close the trade, I thought, this thing will continue since everybody has been shouting on the internet and everywhere. So this thing will continue to move on. Just for some minutes, I was less than 1 minute for me to check my account. I did not see anything again. That's my first heavy liquidation. All the money was liquidated, everything is gone because the coin have been pumping, not even that very day. It has been pumping for the past 24 hours. So me, I don't know. The time I got the information, I get into the coin, I bought the coin with my 20 years, all my capital. This thing goes down because it is time for the coin to short. Something cannot be going up like that without coming down sometimes. So, and I have entered at the wrong entry price. Me, I'm just a beginner, I'm just doing anyhow. So I just put all my money. This thing goes up. Give me $90. I did not close the trade. I was thinking maybe it's today I'll make my first 1,000 USD. This trade comes down. It comes down straight. Not only coming down, it liquidates me because I was that time I was just enjoying myself. I was happy the way it was going up. I forget to set the stop loss. I just explained to you in rule number 6. I did not set any stop loss again. It goes down and liquidates me. What is liquidation? We'll talk about it also. All my fund was liquidated and nothing remains again. So those are the mistakes beginners will do. And what happened to me here is FOMO. I saw a coin already pumping. What am I doing there? It's gone. I miss it already. I'm normally a trader supposed to position himself before the pump occur, not after the pump. The pump is already going on, then you are joining the trade. You are going to finish yourself because you will not get the correct entry price again. It's entry price that give you better stop loss. So if you jump into a trade, how will you have the best entry price? How will you have a good stop loss? That's how I was liquidated anyway. So that's for that. So FOMO, avoid it. Fear of missing out, avoid it. Follow the strategy that work for you and trade what you see on the charts. Forget about all the noise everybody's making on the internet. Okay, then the last one. I said, if possible, avoid trading during weekends or end of months. Then major festive days, also avoid trading. Then end of year and global financial news day. Those days, what used to happen is either some of them will give you high volatility that, in fact, everywhere you'll just be seeing pump and dump, pump dump, pump dump, pump dump. So market will be pumping in the next few seconds is dumping because people are taking profit, people are buying, people are selling. Every market have scattered that day. In a very in a holiday or in a festive period, most people are withdrawing their money to go and enjoy themselves. You get it? So it's either the market becomes too dull during the weekend, especially. So market might become too dull, and when market is too dull, there's no high volume in the market. The volume of the market is very low. It will still affect you. And when market is pumping too much, it will also affect you. Yes, because your position might be short and it's pumping. And when market is pumping too much, even if you are under buying also in line with the market, it might also affect you. Do you know why? Because You don't know when others are taking profit. You don't even know when the big boys are taking their profit. They take profit, and as they continue to take profit, the market will dump immediately. You are still holding, then you have problem. So that's why if those kind of days, we outline the days that things like this used to happen. So I will tell you there are festive periods like okay, Christmas Day, Salah Day, or we have weekends or general holidays, like when big countries are having their independence days. Then when there's a festive across the world, so those things can affect. Then when there's a financial news day, you have the CPI, PPI news, the CPI and the PPI news and other news. So when on the day of those news, you don't know what they're going to announce regarding the stock market that might affect the market generally. So we will advise you sometimes to avoid trading. All experts can trade on those days. So experts can trade on those days. Me, I do trade on news day. I do trade on news day, and I do trade even some weekends. So, but beginners, you have to avoid those periods until you have some knowledge about the market. Because if the market is trying to manipulate me, I know my way. I know when to leave the market. You as a beginner, you just be seeing the market pumping. You don't know it's fake pump. Do you know what is fake pump? You might not know. Do you know what is fake dump? You might not know, and that's how you lose money. So me, I know those things when they start happening. I know how to leave. I'll run away from the market. So that's why I said those days I outline here are for beginners. Expert might tell you, no, these are the days to make money. And I'm not arguing with them. There are actually some days and those periods you can also make money. So, but you need to understand the market deeply before you can make money on those days. So that's the 10 rules I can give you for now regarding cryptocurrency. And anyone who stick to those rules will surely make a whole lot of money. If you stick to those rules, you'll make a whole lot of money. So, guys, for now, we have passed through the introductory part. These are just the theory part of it. So, the next thing you'll see from me now, the next session is going to be on practical how to trade, how to set up a trade, how to run a trade. I will now be using the Wix app or the Bybit app to explain to you how to run trades. Then we will use real live fund so to run those trades. You get it. So for now we pause here, and in the next session we'll continue. This is just a 1 hour class, and this 1 hour is an hour that will help you very well. Listen to this class often. So listen to this class at least twice before you take trades, before you start trading with your money. Listen to those classes. So the next session will be on how to use the app. So this video is going to be a 3 video session. First one now have covered the basics you need to know, and also explain some rules to you. Then the next one will now be how to use the exchange to trade. Then the third session will now be on technical analysis, how to create signals to trade. You see how I divide it? Theoretical background of the course. Second one will now be how to use the app to run trades and make money. Then the third one will now be how to get signals, how to create your own signals to run trade. These are the 3 sessions we have. So the session 1 is there for you now. So keep listening to the session 1 while you wait for session 2. Once again, my name is Ali Omeza from Crypto Wizard, the CEO of Crypto Wizard Academy and CEO Zone Technologies Nigeria Limited. So you can always reach us on WhatsApp 08088373418. If you are dialing our number from another country, ensure you put +234 in front. +234 8088373418. WhatsApp only, or you use 070 644 11689. From another country, +234 70 644 11689. So reach out to us so that you'll be able to join our signal group where we drop not less than 10 signals daily, and we assure you that not less than 7 signals will hit a very big take profit, and that's how we make money. Crypto Wizard here. Have a nice day and wait for the next session. Always check my YouTube. I will give you the link to that when you chat me on WhatsApp. Thank you.